If I don't commit crime, but I fight crime fighters, is that a crime? Maybe I'll just fight for the right of the crime fighter fighters. Fight the good crime fighter fight. Hello, welcome into Total Fool Reacts. This is my YouTube channel where I listen to music requested by you, the lovely commenters of my previous videos. Today is no different, but it is like no other. I'm going to be checking out another song by Laurie Anderson, and this one is called Ramon. Or Raymond. Or Ramen. No, that ends with an E-N. Either way, it might be still about noodles. I don't know. This will be the third installment of my Laurie Anderson journey. I've been told several times that I just don't get it, but that's fine. I don't have to. Art is something to be interpreted. It can mean something different depending on the individual. All right, anyway, let's get on with it. Let's get on with that reaction. The reaction. Okay, this is going to be me reacting to Ramon by Laurie Anderson. Let's begin. All right, well, I should pause at some point, right? I do like the percussion in the background, and this is an interesting vocal melody. It works. It sounded like it was off at first, like it sounded like it wasn't in time with the rest of the music, but it found its, or I found its place anyway. I guess I could say that. Like, once I understood it, then I can tell that it fits nicely in there. I will probably say that so far, and I haven't heard this whole song yet, but this is probably my favorite Laurie Anderson song I've checked out so far. If you want to check out the other songs of hers I reacted to, you can click on the thing that's appearing right now. I think it's called a card, which will lead you to the playlist of Laurie Anderson reactions. Anyway, let's go on with this Laurie Anderson reaction. Goodbye.
I saw a man who fallen. He was lying on his back in the snow. Some people walk on water. Some people walk on broken glass. Some just walk round and round in their dreams. Some just keep falling down. So when you see a man who
Sorry, what am I hearing back there? Is it a clarinet or is it a flute? Very faint. Some sort of woodwind instrument. I'm going to go back a little bit and hear some more of it.
you see a woman who's broken, pour her all into your arms. 'Cause we don't know where we come from. We don't know what we are. So when you see a man who's broken, pick him up and carry him. And when you see a woman who's broken, put her all into your arms. 'Cause we don't know where we come from. We don't know what we are. And you're no one. And you're falling. And you're traveling at the speed of light. And you're no one. And you're falling.
This is interesting. I think it's meant to be something about how we have to remember that we're all here going through the same things on this planet and in this life, and we should be a little more kind to each other, a little more helpful, a little more understanding. I keep hearing the repeated lyrics of "we don't know where we come from," and "we don't know what we are," I think she's saying. And then if you see a man that's fallen, pick him up and carry him. And if you see a woman that's fallen, pick her up. Basically help your fellow man, because we, maybe not be so self-centered in your own worries or your own life, and notice those around you that might be in need, because you don't know whenever you might be in need. That we're all just trying to figure out what this all is. We can all have an idea or a thought about what this is, this thing called life, and what it means, and if it means anything. But in truth, we don't actually know. And so I think this is just sort of a song about uniting and just being helpful toward one another, and maybe a little more understanding and compassionate. So I'm going to finish it up here.
Traveling at the speed of light. And you're no one. And you're falling. And you're traveling at the speed of light. And you're no one. And you're
Okay, that was Ramon by Laurie Anderson. There are plenty of examples of songs that people will say they really love because they feel like the song is speaking to them. And, that could be very specific. And there could be songs that speak to some, but not to others, just because the subject matter is relevant to them or not. Be it a song that some 12-year-old girl can identify with versus a song that some 50-year-old man can identify with. The different songs might not be applicable to both, or at least the subject matter within them. This song is clearly this is a song that anyone can identify with. It's a very all-encompassing, all-inclusive song, just talking about everyone on Earth, really. So I really liked this one. I think this I will say with confidence, my favorite of the Laurie Anderson songs I've checked out so far. All right, so I want to thank everyone who stuck with me to the end of this video, if you have. And as usual, if you have anything else that you would like for me to react to next, be it from Laurie Anderson or anyone else, please just leave it down in the comments section below. This has been another Total Fool Reacts. Please, if you find your pet fallen, please pick them up and hold them in your arms, and then bathe them and feed them and clip their nails and pick up after their mess if you live in a complex that requires you to do so. Otherwise, you might pay some sort of a fine. I'm not speaking from personal experience. I'll see you later.